everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're diving into videography or looking to upgrade your gear, today's video is for you. We're going to break down exactly how to choose the best camera for video production. Whether you're shooting YouTube vlogs, documentaries, or high-end cinematic films, let's get into it. Understand your needs as a videographer. Before you start shopping for cameras, it's important to think about your videography needs. What kind of content you are shooting? Are you vlogging, doing documentary work, or shooting high production films? For example, if you're shooting for YouTube videos or vlogs, you might want something lightweight and portable, like mirrorless cameras. For filmmaking or documentary makers, you might need a camera with high-end features like 4K, raw video recording, and extensive lens options. Camera types and what works for videographers. Let's talk about different types of cameras you can choose from. DSLRs offers fantastic image quality, and while they are bulky, they have excellent video features. If you are just getting started and need something affordable with great video quality, DSLRs can still be a solid choice. Mirrorless cameras are a popular choice for videographers these days. They are lighter, faster, and have a great autofocus system. Plus, many offers 4K recording, great low light performance, and ability to switch lenses. Perfect for dynamic video work. If you're looking for something designed specifically for filmmaking, cinema cameras are your go-to. This offers the highest end video features like raw recording, high frame rates, and professional level audio inputs. These cameras are usually much pricier, but they provide the best overall video quality. Key features to consider for videography. Now that you know about camera types out there, let's talk about important features that you should be looking for. First up, resolution and frame rates. For most videographers today, 4K resolution is a sweet spot. It gives you sharp, detailed video and ability to crop or zoom in during editing. But don't forget about frame rates. A good videography camera should give you at least 24 frames per second for that classic cinematic look. If you want to shoot slow motion, look for cameras that can handle 60 frames per second, 120 frames per second, or even 240 frames per second. Next, let's talk about raw video. If you're serious about post-production flexibility, you want a camera that supports raw video recording. Raw video retains all the data from the camera sensor, allowing for much more precise color grading and exposure adjustments in editing. It's essential for high-end projects where you want total control over the final look of your video. Just remember, raw video files are huge, so you'll need extra storage for space and high-performance editing software. Along with the raw video, you'll want to check the bitrate of your camera for video recording. A higher bitrate means more data per second, which translates to better detail and less compression. If you're recording in 4K or need a highly detailed video, look for cameras with high bitrate, ideally 100 MB per second or higher. Autofocus may seem like a big deal, but if you're filming alone or moving around a lot, it's a game changer. Look for cameras with continuous autofocus and eye-tracking autofocus for smooth transition and crisp focus on your subject throughout the shot. This is a huge time saver in post-production. Handheld shooting can introduce shakiness. While gimbals are fantastic, in-body image stabilization (IBIS) can be a lifesaver for smooth footage when you're moving around with your camera. If you don't want to rely on a gimbal all the time, make sure your camera has IBIS or electronic stabilization. Good audio is just as important as good video. Look for cameras with external microphone input, like a 3.5 jack or XLR input for professional mics. Some cameras even offer dual audio channels. When you're filming long takes or on a location for hours, you'll need a camera that can keep up. Videography can drain your battery quickly, especially if you're shooting 4K or using features like autofocus and IBIS. Look for cameras that has decent battery life, or better yet, consider cameras with battery grip or cameras that supports USB charging or has an external power port. Lens and accessories for videographers. If you're going for DSLR or mirrorless cameras, don't forget about your lens. A camera body alone won't give you full range of shots you need. With videography, lens plays a huge role in your final output. A wide-angle lens is great for establishing shots, while a fast prime lens gives you that beautiful, shallow depth of field. If you're planning on shooting interviews or narrative work, a good zoom gives you flexibility without having to move your camera. Next step is your budget considerations. Now let's talk about budget. Cameras can range from few hundred to several thousands, especially if you're looking for cinema cameras. Set your budget based on what you need. And keep in mind that videography requires more than just a camera body. Lenses, extra batteries, memory cards, stabilization, and audio gear will all add up. Consider buying a used gear. Here's a pro tip. Consider buying used or refurbished gear. Cameras and lenses can be expensive, but you can often find high-quality used equipment that has been well maintained for a fraction of the cost. Websites like B&H Photo, Adorama, or even local camera shops offer refurbished and used gear that still comes with warranty. Try before you buy. Now, before you hit buy, always try the camera in person. How does it feel in your hands? Are the buttons and dials intuitive? Can you clearly see through the viewfinder or on the screen? So there you have it. To sum it all up, understand your needs. Consider camera features. Think about your budget. And don't forget to test it out before purchasing. Whether you're looking for a compact vlogging setup, a mirrorless powerhouse, or a cinema camera for professional film, there's a perfect camera out there for you. You just have to look. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more tips and reviews. Got any questions or camera recommendations for videographers? Drop them in the comment below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.